Our next guest says, don't blame China AI fears for the rotation out of the chips. Joining us this morning, Bessemer Venture Partners partner Byron Deeter joins us. B, it's great to have you back. You do think this notion that corporates swarm into these cheap Chinese models is overdone?
I think that's very much the case. I do buy the rotation argument that people are doing a little profit seeking after the epic run-up that the hardware stocks have had here. But this notion that Chinese models are suddenly going to crater demand and change these cost curves, I think it is totally misplaced. A model like Kimmy's is a fine model. It's memory intensive and slow, but it is performant. However, what people miss is that the open source story isn't going to be different this time than it was in cloud, which is they'll take some demand pressure off, they'll put some pricing pressure on various parts of the market, but whether it's Kimmy or DeepSeek or one of these other dozen open weights models, they're going to find their place in the ecosystem. But corporate America is not going to chase fractions of pennies per token and embrace Chinese technology for their most critical data assets, market needs and product needs. I just don't see that story playing out. And I think the frontier models are going to continue to lead as they have for the last many years.
So because the models, A, are not as good, or B, they don't trust them, or C, they're not allowed to?
A combination of one and two first, which is to say that these models have solid performance, certainly when you put in a price curve. But when you overlay this to the overall price performance, especially with the memory input here, and then you include the fact that it's almost certain these will be proven to have been trained on distillation attacks on the U.S. models, as time and time again they are, it's going to go to number two, which is corporate America is predicated on trust, data security, and collaboration with their vendors. The same reason that you have these tight relationships with the leading software and hardware companies today, that's going to continue. You are not going to see Fortune 1000 that are moving their data assets, their business intelligence, their employee records onto these systems. Think of the blow-up we had over TikTok and the sensitivity of dance videos and consumer data. You roll that forward to corporate assets, and it's just not going to play. And so I do expect number three is going to happen as well. There will be some level of regulation to manage this so that the dumping on pricing that China's trying to do and the distillation attacks and the IP theft and the model competition won't be pervasive throughout our economy as we're trying to drive our own AI industry and make sure we continue to have the lead here.
But even if the American corporates don't necessarily all shift over to Chinese models, Byron, it ultimately does put pressure on the prices of these tokens. There's already, I think, a lot of pushback that you're starting to hear from corporate America on just how expensive these tokens are from the Anthropics and OpenAIs.
I see it as taking some pressure out of the system because the frontier models themselves have said they can't keep up right now with demand. And so you're going to have low-edge use cases. You're going to have early startups. You're going to have experimentation and test budgets that are finding their way there. And then you're going to find that the leading companies, as they get more supply online and back to the data center story, they're going to be able to walk the prices down on their models pretty quickly. You will also see that you've got sovereign models emerging and other open weights models emerging in our allied nations, the European West, in India and Canada, that will also be competitive. They absolutely will have a part of the ecosystem, a role in the market. It's just wildly overblown in terms of what people think the impact downstream will be on the leading models and on the hardware stocks. Those cases are preposterous.